Hi, everybody. John Finn here with a double unboxing and review. That's right, we've got 2 for 1 video this time, and we've got the Masters of the Universe Origin Sorceress and the mini comic Stratos. Super excited to get both of these. I didn't expect to see these, but I did find them in store on the same trip. I got Mosquitor and Tri-klops from Revelations, which was the deluxe figure. So super duper excited. I always love these mini comics and Lords of Power, these alternate versions of characters. So I'm really excited to get this guy open. We do already have the Sorceress from the Temple of Darkness mini comic that came with Castle Grayskull, but we're going to open that one first, take a quick look at it, because we know it's pretty much going to be the same as the other one, but since we don't have her in the original colors, we're going to open that, take a quick look at her, then we'll take a look at mini comic Stratos and see what we think. Alright, so we got both of these figures out of their package, but the first thing I want to do is take a look at the backs of the packages themselves. And here's the back of the Sorceress. And you can see you've got her in front of Grayskull, you've got He-Man there, Hordak is right here, you've got Mantana, looks like Modulok there, Leech, and Grizzlor. There he is. So it makes me think that probably in the next wave we'll be getting Grizzlor, since he's already released in the Comic-Con stuff. But I really hope we get Mantana and Modulok especially, because I just think those are really cool designs, and it'd be really, really exciting to get those. We're going to go ahead. Oh, and on the back you've got the cross-sell with the rest of the line, which does include mini comic Stratos, Buzz-Off, Jitsu, and the Sorceress, and of course you've always got He-Man and Skeletor there. I do have Jitsu on pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store, but I have no idea when that's going to come in. I bought it like last August. And then we've got mini comic Stratos' card here. You've got him on the back, zapping some kind of mouse creature sea thing, along with He-Man. This was on the back of another package. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to go through my videos, but it did make an appearance before. I have no idea what that is. I don't remember it from the Filmation series, and I don't remember enough of the mini comics to know it was in there. But you got Stratos there, He-Man kicking some butt, really cool epic art, and of course the same cross-sell on the back of this one, because these guys are from the same line. Now let's take a closer look at the stuff that's included with each of these figures. Okay, so first thing we're going to take a look at are the modular instructions on the Sorceress here. We're going to open these up so we can see what parts can be changed out. And of course, like the rest of the series, you can remove her head, her arms, her legs at the waist, and her boots from the legs. Oh, and also her hands from the arms. She doesn't come with any extra hand sculpts, though, so you'd be kind of limited on what hands you could actually put in those slots, since I think all of the female characters just come so far with just the regular gripping hands. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, both of these came with the same mini comic, so we'll just be taking a closer look at one of them. And the modular instructions for mini comic Stratos are the exact same as the Sorceress. You can remove the head, you can remove the arms, the hands at the wrists, the legs at the waist, and the boots at the calf. So we're going to put that aside. Now let's take a closer look at this mini comic. It's got some beautiful cover art with Jitsu there on the cover. You can see Buzz-Off and Stratos are there as well. And as we open it up, you just get some really cool story with some amazing art. With all the characters from the line, the wave, represented. Of course, you got the Sorcerers up there in the left-hand corner. And yeah, they all get represented in the comic, which is a really fun way to kind of promote the series and stories that you can tell with these individual figures. So I really dig that, and I really hope, as this line continues, that we get more of these. I hope we start to get individual comics for each figure. I think that would be a lot more fun, but it would cost Mattel a lot more money. So I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't. I'm just glad we're getting the mini comics at all. So we're going to grab both of these, and we're just going to kind of set them to the side over here. Now let's take a closer look at the Sorceress herself. You can see this really nice, bright paint app. She's got great makeup in the face. Everything looks good there. It's the exact same staff that comes with this Temple of Darkness Sorceress that came with the Castle Grayskull. She does have that the golden kind of tiara there underneath the eagle's head, this nice, just beautiful blue color on her body itself. And of course the feathers they're also sculpted, but they're painted as well. So that's a very nice touch. What I really like about this is the kind of ombre that's on the back of the wings here. These are the exact same wings that came with the other sorcerers. They can go up, they can go down. So there isn't really that much different about this figure other than it being a alternate paint, but we love these alternate paint schemes, so this is just a great one to add to the collection. It will add to different kinds of stories you can tell and really differentiate between the different types of sorceresses you have. We're gonna just put her down there, see how she does with the one handstand test. She goes, oh no, she fell. Let's try that one more time. We'll do it a little bit more deliberately this time. Yeah, she stands okay. She's a little bit unstable because the wings on the back do have a little couple of metal clasps at the top, which add a little bit of weight, but it isn't anything too bad, and you could probably get her standing pretty stably if you just took a minute to really do it. It just doesn't work quite as well with the one handstand test. Now, mini comic Stratos, look at this primarily colored, beautiful character. A lot of people don't like this Stratos character because it really isn't from the mini comic. He had a completely different, well, not a completely different getup. He had like a red necklace instead of the weed suspenders in the mini comic. But I love how bright the colors are on this bright yellow with the belt, the amazingly vibrant blue, and just poppy bright red. He's got the jetpack here on the back so he can fly around saving Eternia. And the accessories that he came with were actually these blue feather things that just clip onto his wrists really easily. I was happy with how easy those went on. And the articulation on both of these is the same. You've got the head articulation, you've got the shoulders, you've got the elbows, you've got forearm twist, you've got twists at the wrists, you've got pivot at the wrist, legs, back and forth, out, knees, and then swivel at the calf for the boots, and a swivel back and forth on all four directions for the feet themselves. Really cool little couple of figures here. I'm pretty happy with both of them. The details on the Stratos are really well done. You can see the hair, you can see all of the little details, sculpted details on the leaves themselves, and then on the feathers. And he's of course got this kind of bestial body type that's really neat. He is a uniquely colored figure. I don't know if we have any other figures with this color scheme, and so he's really gonna pop on the shelves, and I am all about that. I really am happy with both of these figures. Super happy so far with the Origins collection. It is by far my favorite collection at this point in terms of active collecting. This is just coming out with so many cool characters, so many both from my childhood, and then just versions of them that I've never seen before in toy version, and I'm always happy to see that kind of things. Now the next wave, we do have 3 of them pre-ordered. We've got Sunman, we've got the Horde Trooper, and we have Anti-Eternia He-Man. Now that Anti-Eternia He-Man is just a repaint of the regular He-Man, but that's probably the figure I'm most excited for the rest of the year. So we'll see how that all pans out, hopefully in around March or April, if Big Bad Toy Store's estimates remain accurate, and that remains to be seen. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and review. I hope this gave you an idea of whether or not these two are ready for your collection, or if you want to start this collection period. I hope this really inspires you to, because this is one of my favorite collections, and I really want to see this line do super well and continue on as long as it really can. I'd like for them to be able to get through at least the entire original line, if not, kind of be like MotU Classics and really dig deeper into the more obscure characters. But we'll see how that plays out. It's going to take time to find out, but I highly recommend these figures. I highly recommend this line, and I hope you enjoyed this. Keep collecting the way you like to collect, whether that's keeping your figures mock, opening them for display, or for play. However you like to do it, it's the right way to do it. And if anybody else tells you otherwise, tell them that I said that they will never have the power of Grayskull. Ever. Until next time, I'm John Finn, and I'm out.